Namaste. So today we are going to discuss about Uniform Civil Code, that is UCC. So this is dealt under Article 44 of the Constitution and it is a very burning topic nowadays. So let us have a look into what is meant by UCC, what is the history of it, why the government is giving so much of importance to bring about the UCC code in the present day. Right? So what is, first of all, we will try to understand what is meant by UCC. UCC means Uniform Civil Code. So the name itself says that which is uniform in nature. So uniform means the law which is applicable equally irrespective of any kind of religion to all the people. So don't we have any kind of such laws which are uniform in nature? Yes, we do have. If you take criminal laws, if you take any other kind of contractual, commercial laws, we do have uniform laws. Then why are we discussing so much about uniformity? We don't have uniformity in case of personal laws. So what is meant by personal law? So personal law covers the things like marriage, divorce, adoption, maintenance and all. That means these are the areas in which there is no uniformity and the law that is being applicable to different people depends upon their religions. So if you take a normal criminal law, an IPC, so IPC says that this is applicable to whole of India, to all the people who are residing in India. That means if two people from different religions commit the same crime, then the punishment will also be the same. But that is not the case with the kind of personal laws. That means the laws which are relating to the marriage, divorce differ according to the religion. So why is this position like this relating to personal laws? So in order to understand this, we have to go back to 1840. So in 1840, Lex Loci report says that we won't be interfering into the personal laws. And also in 1859, Queen's Proclamation, it clearly says that we promise that we don't interfere into the codification or making out or bringing out the uniformity in the personal laws of India. That means this was there at that time. This is the reason that they want to sustain their local power, which will not be possible if they disturb the personal laws. That means if they start making or bringing the uniformity in case of personal laws, the local people will not entertain this and they will be evicting this British government outside India. So they did not touch the personal laws at that time. Then after independence, our constitutional lawmakers, they have proposed that there should be uniform civil code. So they have inserted this uniform civil code concept in Article 44 of the Constitution, which is in the Directive Principles of the State Policy Part 4. But that was not made as a compulsory provision. Directive Principles means the principles which lay the basis for a law to be coming into existence. That will not be a compulsory obligation upon the government to bring about it. But
Article 44 says that the state shall endeavour to secure for the citizens a uniform civil code throughout the territory of India.
So that means at that time when the constitution has been passed, when this Article 44 was inserted, the position was that there was a division of the Pakistan and India, and also the people were not having so much of awareness about the uniform civil code. So they did not emphasize to make out or bring about the uniform civil code then. But the provision says that states shall endeavour. Endeavour means that it should strive hard to make it happen practically. Once Article 44 has been inserted and all was being done, later on point, even though the personal laws were not codified and there was no uniform law, first and foremost personal law that has been codified is Hindu law. In spite of so many protests from Hindus and also religious heads of the Hindus, still the government at that time was very much successful to bring about the Hindu related personal laws codification. That's the reason we have Hindu Marriage Act, Hindu Succession Act, and all the laws relating to the adoption, guardianship and all. And afterwards Parsi law was made, and also Christian laws, and also Special Marriage Act. Like this, so many laws have been codified, but not the Muslim law. So Muslim law, till date also there was no proper codified law relating to the Muslims. They do follow Shariat law till date, and also they follow the international level different countries Sunni law, Shia law, depending upon their particular community in that Muslim religion. That means there is no proper codified law till now relating to Muslims. And also when it comes to the application of law in the case of marriage, adoption and all, any case comes to the court. So the court has to decide the case depending upon the religion of the person, but not uniformly as like the criminal laws or contractual laws. So this is the position as of now. The plea that is taken by the government at present is that because of this type of differences in the application of the laws depending upon the religion, there are so many discrepancies happening for doing justice. That means there are different religions are saying and providing different kinds of laws and regulations which are even not taking into the consideration the rights of the women, rights of children, rights of the heirs, rights of the women relating to the property share and all. So that's the reason, in order to justify the rights of the people in general uniformly, in order to justify the rights of the women and children, the government is taking the argument that Uniform Civil Code will be providing the proper answer and solution for such kind of problems. Right? So don't we have any kind of UCC at present in India? The answer is yes, we do have Uniform Civil Code, but not uniformly to whole of the India, but especially to the Goa. We all know that Goa was under the control of Portuguese. That was a colony of the Portuguese. So Portuguese way back in 1867 itself, it had made out Uniform Civil Code in Goa. That means people of Goa will be uniformly treated in case of the personal laws issues through a uniform law. There will be no kind of different laws for different people depending upon the religion in Goa. And also we do have different uniform laws in Nagaland, Mizoram and all. So the government now is taking the plea depending upon so many Supreme Court judgments, like in case of Shabano case, Sarla Mudgal case, and also many cases Supreme Court also reiterated the necessity and need of Uniform Civil Code. So on all these issues and all these different kinds of situations, the government felt the necessity and need that Uniform Civil Code should come into existence. That's the reason on December 9, 2022, the government has passed a bill relating to the Uniform Civil Code in Rajya Sabha, of which 63 people voted in favor and 23 people voted against. Again, in the monsoon session of 2023, the government has come up again with the Uniform Civil Code bill. So that's the reason it had opened up the opinion poll from the public and also from the religious heads starting from June 14th. Within 30 days, the people are welcome to give their opinions in for or against the Uniform Civil Code. So relating to that, I am leaving the link for you people to give your opinion to the Uniform Civil Code in the description box. And also please give your comment relating to UCC in the comment section. Thank you. Namaste.